A very rare Saturday night video as the East Coast gets buried in snow. Two cappers are rolling along this week. One has Game of the Year going tomorrow. The Basher was the only capper on Texas. Nails it with a 100-dime max play. We get started for the NFL Week 15 preview and our Saturday review next. People get ready. 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 It's time for the challenge. PARLAY.com. How is everybody doing? Good. Glad to hear it. Rare Saturday night video as we are buried in snow. And I mean, I haven't seen this much snow since the blizzard of '96. Now, I was going to go out and shoot some high-def snow video on my webcam, but it's not a webcam, it's a camcorder. I'll try and do some of it tomorrow. You won't believe the amount of snow. I was just out shooting a little bit, and it's still dark, and this works great in the light, very bad in the dark. Can't even tell where some cars are. I mean, you could tell, but it was absolutely amazing. I want to apologize to a couple of Parlay Help viewers. There is a problem with my email, and I believe it has been fixed by GoDaddy, and someone got in and sent some very nasty emails to users who asked very simple questions. So I apologize to each and every one of you. This site would not be where it is without you guys who sit and watch me ramble on for 5-9 minutes a day and at least come and look at the chart. So I do apologize, especially to Gino, who was one of the worst written emails. So I apologize to you for that. Two handicappers are rolling along this week. That would be Eddie Vickers, who has another 4-in-1 day, plus 70 units. And I screwed up. I had his dime rating wrong. The chart has been corrected. Also, Pete James at Parlay Pete Sports, who is 5-2 on the week. He is up 26 dimes, and he has his football NFL Game of the Year going. He is 9-2-1 in Games of the Year. This is his highest release I've ever seen him release. It is a 70-dime game. If you are interested in winning money tomorrow, you may want to take a gander over at ParlayPeteSports.com. Basher was the only, everybody was on UNC, who I love, obviously a huge Michael Jordan fan. He was the only one who took Texas, and he took Texas at the 100-dime max release play. Congratulations to the Basher, 1-0 at 100 dimes. Put him on the winning side of things. He does have a 50-dimer going in the NFL tomorrow. At least that's what his website says. And I believe I did have the pick emailed to me, so the rating won't go up. But he may have more than, you never know with the Basher. Sometimes he gets his information late, and he could have another play. As far as I know right now, one play, and it is a 50-dimer. That does put the Basher 4-1 plus 90 dimes in college hoops. And the other capper I was just talking about, Mr. Eddie Vickers, is now 6-2 plus 190 dimes in the NCAA hoops. Tons and tons of games. I killed 3 trees printing the picks out today. It is just mind-boggling the amount of games some guys are choosing to pick. I am asking if you pick more than 7 or 8 games to send a recap so I don't miss it. I understand you want to get line value and you want to get the lines to me and email me them, but when you send 4 or 5, sometimes 6 emails with different picks in each one, there's a possibility I can miss a game. I apologize. Just send me a recap. And the initial ones are all good because you locked the line in at that right. Just at the end, when you're done with your picks for today, just send me a recap with everything in it. This way I'll know and make sure everything is good in there. I am going to shoot some video of the snow in high def tomorrow, and we'll pop it in here and see how it looks. I'm going to try, now that I have 3 days off in a row, then I only got to work Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm going to try and start setting up the new studio, shooting in high def, the new microphone, the new mixer, more podcasts, all that kind of stuff. To today's report, we will just go over guys who won because there's a lot. Picks are in the pick section. It is at least 2 pages of scrolling. I mean a ton and ton and ton of plays. Badger Sports Services finishes 6-7 on the day. However, he is up plus 5 dimes on the day. I told you about the Basher earlier. He was the only one on Texas. 1-0, max play, 100-dime winner, 4-1 in the NCAA hoops on the year. Eddie Vickers also had another good day. He is a spot play player from Paint Insider. You can find him through paintinsider.com. Paint Insider is a VIP handicapper. He does have a special click Paint's little banner to my, still do it wrong, my right, and you can get that package from there. Primetime Sports Advisors also has, click them, it's the one that says the NBA hoops. They also have a bowl premium package. I believe it's $100 and it's a guaranteed package. Sharp Edge Plays had themselves a nice day. They go 6-2 plus 107.5 dimes. These guys have been really good in the NFL lately. Really, really good. The regular chart is under me. NFL's under that. NCAA Hoops is under that as well. And nice to see Win on Dimes on the winning side of things. 1-2 plus 13 dimes on the day. Nice job. Interesting. Almost everyone was on the Saints. When everyone goes one way, got to go the other. Times I almost wish I could tell you guys what picks are, and then we could put a Parlay Help super pick, but unfortunately that's not how it works. These guys send me their picks and trust. I've never emailed them to anyone and never will, but I'm going to start trying to crank up this fade system a little more. And I hate to do it because then I'm sort of predicting games, and that's not what I do. And Lord knows I wouldn't do it very well, but we'll see. I'm going to work with that. I haven't even looked at the fade email address. There's your report, NFL preview. Regular chart is under me. NFL chart is underneath that, then the NCAA chart. In the NFL, quickly, just so you know, if you want to make some money tomorrow, I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of plays because a lot of people, at least on the East Coast, are going to be snowed in. If you go to Bodog, who's my favorite, to at least get a gauge on lines, there almost every game on the board has got a circle around it, either for the game or the total. This major storm up and down the East Coast is going to affect parlays and things like that. You can still bet the games, but when they're circled red, you cannot. Basher just continues to roll in the NFL at 53.49 plus 2,442.5 dimes on the year. Not to take anything away from anybody else. Eddie Vickers has also had a very good football season at 30-22 plus 355 dimes. And like I said, Sharp Edge Plays has done very well in the NFL, 44-51. You say, well, it's a losing record. Plus 378 dimes. Mick from Top Shelf Chicago, 20-22 plus 8 dimes. We will see what Mick plays tomorrow. Tomorrow, I got a feeling, at least on the East Coast, I'm not sure about the rest of the country, what's going on. It's a good day to snuggle up and watch some football. I don't even know. I got snowplows out front that are actually stuck. That's how bad it is. So I would say order a pizza, but I don't even know if that's going to happen. I got wings that I've had upstairs for a while. I'm going to try and make them tomorrow. I should be able to get to bed at a relatively good time, or at least take a nap, because I got up a lot later than I wanted to once I knew I was off. And then actually watch football tomorrow. I actually paid, because we have Fios. It's freaking awesome, but you do have to pay for the Red Stone channel. I actually paid for it and haven't watched it once since I paid for it. So tomorrow, actually I watched it once. Tomorrow I'm going to try and get that done. So, there is your report. Enjoy the NFL. I believe there's one bowl game. These really aren't the important bowl games yet. And apologize about the nasty emails that were written to some people. And thank you for pointing it out to me for those who got them. We'll see everyone tomorrow night after all the games are over. The #1 sports monitor on the internet, ParlayHelp.com.